of course you were at the game. You were down there getting all the great videos. But Mike Leach said something very interesting in the post-game presser after Bulldogs took a loss to Alabama. And when he said this, it got me thinking, it got me thinking, Bama Nation, has Alabama sort of, kind of regained the mental edge over the opposition? Has it done that yet? I mean, I know it's one game, but it came against an SEC team that likes to throw the football and run it some, and Mike Leach kind of got this weird, crazy pirate vibe. I'm like, and for him to say what he said, does this mean Alabama's kind of regained that mental edge? I mean, but Mike Leach came out and said, look, our guys were afraid of the Alabama players. That's what Mike Leach said. Our guys were afraid of the Alabama players. And I understand it. DeMarco Hellams hit a guy so hard he dropped the football. Eli Ricks forced 5 incompletions, getting up, yelling, screaming, animated. Or it kind of scared me too. Kool-Aid McKinstry almost had an insane interception. That's kind of scary. Alabama forced, 4 or 5 sacks in the game, 15 pass breakups. I mean, Bama did some things against Mississippi State that would cause you to be scared. I mean, I think Dallas Turner was playing inside linebacker at one point in time in the game. That's scary. Dear goodness, that's scary. Having Dallas Turner as an inside linebacker, it's crazy in itself. The question is, has Alabama kind of regained that mental edge over the competition? And we cannot say for certain that it 100% has just yet, because you look at this Alabama defense, right? You still got LSU. You got to go to the Bayou. You got to go to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium, and shut down that crowd. Eli Ricks has to go to his former team and take out Kayshon Boutte in that program. Alabama's able to go down there to LSU and take them out, on November 5th. Then we can begin a conversation of, has Alabama regained that mental edge? Then you look at Ole Miss on November 12th. You got to go down to Oxford, the Grove, and take on Lane Kiffin. Somebody of whom the last time you went down to Oxford in 2020, you gave up 48 points. Now, you scored 63 with Mac Jones, Devontae Smith, Najee Harris and company, but you also gave up 48. So then there's that. You got to go down there and shut down Ole Miss and Oxford. And then, of course, Auburn. Even though Auburn may not be the most attractive-looking team right now, in a rivalry game, the records go out the window. And last year, I was down there, Eli, at Jordan Hare, that environment right there, and the stadium shook. Couldn't hear myself think and or talk. And Bama won that game by 2, and it took 4 overtimes. After Crimson Tide looked pretty bad for the majority of that game. Real bad for the majority of that game. So it's good to hear Mike Leach kind of say, our guys were afraid of those Bama guys out there. And it's good to kind of have a thought of, has Bama regained that mental edge? It was a good win. But I think Alabama's defense, Pete Golden and company, they got to show this coming. They got to build off this coming off the bye week this week into LSU. They're going to take it from LSU to Ole Miss to Auburn. And then into the postseason as well. If Bama can do that, then we can answer the question of, has it regained that mental edge over the opposition? But I just thought that was interesting that in the press conference, here's Mike Leach, our guys were afraid of their guys. So that was kind of intriguing there.